Mira,
I need to open the shop so I can drink it. See if it's loud enough. Para, I'd muted. No, I muted my son and forgot about it. Yeah, I'm live. Yeah, I'm live now. I'm already out. I'm just about to come round on my flyer. One thing I wanted to talk to you about while we're on stream as well, so why not? What do you think about Miami having a Grand Prix circuit next year? Well, this year, for F1. Yeah. I know they've turned around and said that everybody in the F1 paddock, so like engineers, drivers, everybody that's in the work garages and stuff like that have to have their vaccinations. Well, yeah. Because I know this season, when the season starts, I know apparently Australia's third race in, and there's speculations of if it's going to go ahead, due to obviously they are tough on COVID rules. Because I know the medical car, is it Vandermeer? Who drives the medical car? I know he's not vaccinated, so he knows that there's some countries that he's not going to be allowed to drive the medical car at, or even go to. And I think Australia is going to be one of them, because they are being strict over there. Admittedly, I know it's going to be a while till we get it, but I can't wait till COVID is like not a problem and we can get back to just F1 racing in a proper calendar, not like the jumbled ones we keep getting. Even though it is nice to see some of the older tracks come back, like Imola and Portimao. Balls. Fucking green. Oh, there we go. Is that you behind me by any chance? Alright. Have you also heard about the new manufacturers that are meant to be joining F1 in future years? Yeah. And on the one I watched, they said Red Bull would be taking like Audi, and Porsche and McLaren would be taking Porsche. I don't think McLaren will go for a Porsche. I think they'll stick with their own engines. Or Mercedes AMG engine, should I say. It's going to be weird seeing a Red Bull without a Honda in it anymore. I know, but it's going to be weird watching Red Bull take over the engine and seeing how they perform, handling that engine at the same time. Do you think Alfa Romeo has a strong team this year? Or maybe gain some points and moving up the constructors and that? No? Not even with Bottas? Oh. Why is that one then? Just randomly for that one?
One thing
Plus, everybody that keeps going on about, oh, Mercedes is going to be faster. There's also a chance that they could be the slowest due to everything changing. With it being, you know, like new cars, new engines. Yeah. know Haas topped most of the sessions, apparently.
Yeah.
Do you think if Mercedes and like Red Bull have been focused, obviously they focused on the 2021 season, do you think they're going into the next season a bit like big-headed? You know, like
Nope, not at all.
expecting that they're just going to win? How do you think, obviously with Ferrari's progress in the past 2 years, I wouldn't say dropping, I'd say more plummeted to like previous years. Do you think they're going to have a stronger car this year?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they've got two strong drivers. Yeah. Yeah, he did. There was only Hamilton in the top 5 that didn't. Yeah, I forgot. Schumacher's now a full-time Haas driver and also Ferrari's reserve driver as well, isn't he? I think it. Well, what I read, I think that's what they was trying to speculate. That he was going to be Ferrari's reserve driver and Haas full-time driver. I may have got that one wrong, but I'm not too sure. What do you think about like the midfield teams? So like McLaren, Alpine, and I'd say Aston Martin. Between them three, do you think they're going to have a hard battle this year? Yeah. But then I think Pierre's he's had a good season. Yeah. Yeah. I know. Yeah. Did you also know, as a random stat, that McLaren in the 2021 season were the only team to have a 1-2 finish throughout the whole season? Yeah. I think Norris has struggled this season ever since Hungary, because in every race he'd scored points until Bottas hit him in turn 1. That was his first race without any points, and it seemed to go downhill from that point. So I don't know if he seemed to lose confidence in the car or himself. Yeah. Yeah. Admittedly, Spa, I think, with the weather conditions as well, he wanted to try and put the lap in. Yeah. 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 Admittedly, I think from the first season he was in, to the car he was given, to where they've performed now, they have gone up in the ranking. Is that you causing the yellow by any chance? Okay. You might be waiting because there's like another car behind, oh fuck. There's another car behind the Asti. But yeah, I know Haas have, seem to have had a bad season, but I don't know if it's down to them having 2 rookie drivers, or it just being Haas focusing on this year's car. Oh yeah, it was trash. Admittedly, I do feel sorry for Mazepin, but sometimes he kind of, gives it himself. It's like, I watched... Yeah. He's in... Oh, yeah. Yeah. What do you think about the possibility of having a female in the F1 driver roster? It's one of them weird ones. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, one did, but they had a severe. One had a severe crash in F2, and it put her back down to F3 because she got. I think it was a spinal injury. and as they went into a corner, there's a video on YouTube about it. Instead of going into the corner, something happened that you see off of camera, and the car goes airborne into like a scaffolding corner, and apparently she'd done some spinal damage, and because she was out for so long, she got put back down to F3, or the prior one, due to obviously not being in car.
Yeah.
So what do you think on the Formula W category? Like, obviously the Formula women.
Understood, stopping this lap.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'll watch that one. I know obviously this year Spa is getting a lot of changes. So that wall where Norris hit is going to be completely different this year, due to apparently Spa is trying to get the MotoGP there. And by MotoGP's regulation, the track has to be changed. So I know that's going ahead. The only two things I know for definite is turn 1 is getting a facelift, which after all the years of F1 racing there and crashing there, it could probably do with one. And the other one is it Radion up the hill where Norris crashed. Antoine Herbert unfortunately lost his life. The 6 Formula W women crashed, and like the countless of ones that we can remember over the years. I know all that is getting, all that's currently being dug out and redone. So I just hope they don't change Spa track. Because Spa track is, even on the games, is the most challenging thing to do. Because you need the speed, but you also need a car with good downforce to get the turns done at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at Imola. Everyone complained about that one. See, I know Saudi Arabia, Saudi GP brought a lot of controversy with obviously their laws. But even as a spectator, that race was brilliant. Even though F2 had a lot of finishes and ended up finishing under red card due to F1 about to start, they couldn't finish their race. But it's a fast track. It's if you forget where one corner is, you fucked it badly. You can't. It's not like there's a runoff. It's just like a concrete wall. Well, like you're close to them again.
George Russell put it eloquently, right, in his press conference. You know, it's a fun track, definitely a
Oh yeah.
very, very fun track. But if they want to have
Oh yeah. 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 Like, I think there was rumours that they wanted, so apparently there was going to be Silverstone in the UK and also a London Grand Prix. Now I don't know how they do that, because London's not the flattest of places. Yeah. I think the F1 car's a bit too wide for it as well. It'd be like another Monaco. So you go. Oh yeah. They used to. I know that one. Oh yeah, instead of having like the same countries, like they obviously they have like one in Brazil and stuff like that. It's like there's like New Zealand and places like that, and obviously there's Austria. I missed Valencia, the Spanish Spanish Grand Prix. I do miss that track. That track was good.
I get that.
Yeah. But look at Netherlands. Netherlands weren't fit for F1, and they ended up revamping it all for F1. Oh yeah. What's an old track that you'd like to see back in the F1 calendar? One I'd like to see is Nürburgring. Oh, that track was so completed. It was so fucking hard to do. No, the actual Nürburgring, the Nürburgring GP track one. Back from like 2007. I love that track. Yeah.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Is there anybody that you're looking forward to seeing race this season? He's the only... Yeah, he's the only rookie this season, isn't he? Of course, Williams have got Albon, which Albon's already done, is it 3 years? So he's not classed as a rookie anymore. I think that's it. Of course, obviously Mercedes is a grey area, should we say, at the minute. With obviously the speculation of if Hamilton's going to retire or if he's going to be doing the season. Because I know I've seen multiple reports of different people going to, possibly going to Mercedes, like Pierre Gasly. Because the shock move for me was Alex Albon going to Williams. But Williams is part of the Mercedes program, and they took Alex Albon from Red Bull. Yeah.
that's why he's getting.
I think he did well in the Red Bull seat. I think what made it kind of worse is that he'd collide with he seemed to collide with Hamilton all the time, as they did in Brazil. They did in Brazil. Yeah, but obviously we're going to get a podium in Brazil when Hamilton collided with him. He also. Yeah. Yeah, Bahrain. Especially when Perez come back from back of the pack into turn turn 4. When when Max went out, and yet he still come back and win, and yet Albon was further up the field and still didn't put the performance in that car should have had. Are you struggling on them hard by any chance? I struggled on them as well. Come on, Alonso. But yeah, I'm looking to hopefully watching pre-season testing. See how all the cars are, and especially to see the new liveries. That'd be nice to see on the newer cars. See, one thing I'd like to see them do is make it so team principals can't get in contact with the FIA, but the FIA can get in contact with that. Yeah, but the FIA can, yeah. Because watching the last race and watching Toto badgering like Michael Masvidal is trying to do it, keep everybody protected, not just like keeping, you know, like Hamilton and Max happy all the time. He's got to think of everybody else as well. Oh yeah. Because I said that to someone else that I was talking to, is what would have happened if Mercedes had have actually pitted Hamilton onto the soft. I guaranteed he'd have probably won the championship. Because I know someone from Sky Sports had a talk with Christian, and Christian said end of the day Mercedes didn't pit their driver and Red Bull took the risk. And it's just how racing goes, is you take a risk, it either works or it don't. Which Mercedes should know this, because they've taken a lot of risks over the years. Oh, yeah. But even if they left the cars in front, they'd have all been blue flags, so they'd have ended up having to let Max through anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh yeah, I wish they'd be able to update the game because it's quite annoying when you're watching the race and trying to race it and you get a corner cutting because you're following the race on TV and not actually the track that you're trying to race. But you can see how it's a lot faster because the technical bits are so bad and annoying at points. What's up? Why, what have they not done? It's like, I wish you could come in, just change your front wing and drive off, especially in like practice and that. Yeah. It's like, I've not noticed in FIA rules, but if you break a front wing without damaging the tyres, if you can just change the wing and leave it at that and keep your tyres, because there's more times where you do like one lap on a tyre, someone brake checks you, so you break your wing and then you've took brand new tyres off and got to put brand new ones on, and when it's like, just leave me with these on, just need a wing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like refueling would be good as well, but I know it's impossible to have refueling safe now. Oh yeah. But obviously then you've got to take the risk factor in of all the incidents with it. Like I'm driving off with fuel hoses and stuff like that. You kind of understand why they made it as it is. But it just took that denominator out of being able, you've got to keep an eye on something else as you're trying to race. I've done all my programs. Now I'm guessing you still have a DRS problem. Yeah, you don't know where to... Yeah. At the minute, obviously I'm a different car to you. So for me it's going to be mediums and softs, the hards. This is the third race now I've not felt comfortable on the hards whatsoever. Oops, excuse me. I think it's going to make it fun because whatever data we're going to get now is basically going to be pointless for like qualifying. All we're literally focusing on at the minute is race pace, because qualifying with it being wet is kind of pointless at this minute.
Yes, we'll be on.
Yes, we should. It's going to make it hard trying to do a wet run with a dry setup. I think that's going to be the challenge for at least us anyway, because I know the AI are not going to have the same problems that we have, even though it'd be fun to see it. just to watch an AI drop it on one at curbs like we do. Like the pit lane exit is a bit dangerous as well. So. Oh yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Settings, assist. Let's roll with no traction control on C around here. Even though I'm gonna bin this car. Like that. Really annoying that you can't put it in reverse without like wheel spinning. Right, so I'm turning my traction back on because that's not going to work. As soon as it goes up a gear, it just takes me out. I can't do gearbox because I've got to do a control. I need to pay to do this.
Best first like medium
Which I'm doing now. But as soon as I take the brakes off though and I press the brake pedal, the rears just lock instantly.
like it's a hard break in a straight line, and then you gradually like as you make the turn. You can't turn with the brakes on, because that instantly locks the brakes. So first you have
Right, so I've got brakes off now. Right, so I'm pressing the brakes like slightly, and they're just locking all wheels up. 58%, which is the default setting for this track. Because the problem is, every time I'm pressing the brakes, it just keeps vibrating the controller as I'm locking, as it says I'm locking a tyre up when I'm not. No, I would like to go karting, but it's a bit expensive around where we are.
Oh wow, I thought the gap was so much more bigger.
Pitting this lap then, and come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Probably doesn't help that I have got a broken wing at the same time. So I mean, I don't think it's helping the braking that I'm like damaged the wing. And that's
Once you learn how to drive
I think this second half of this season, I think I've slightly gone down because I've gone into a car that's performing less, you know, on the R&D. Because most of this season, I've not been that far off you, to be honest. Even with my own set. And then I obviously went into Alpine and I've been struggling, but now I'm getting the things back up. I seem to be doing a little bit better. I think all I've got to do with this car is not focus on this year as much, but try and focus on the the next season. Because what I'll do is in next season, I'll push the AI up by 5, so it doesn't fuck any of this season up. Well, whatever left at season we've got. Because I did it on one of mine and it completely messed it up. I had to sim Monaco, even though I don't really like racing Monaco, just for it all to sit right. Is that us done with practice completely? I do love the way we got 3 British, one after the other. I don't think that's a bad time for me to say you're doing it with no assist and I'm doing it with some on. Because I know I put colorblind on. I put colorblind on for my race line, so it's slightly harder for me
Good
to
day
see
today.
it
Let's have your take on it.
because it's a white color now.
How do you feel the competition is for you this season? You
So
left some
I
body
only
work
really
earlier on
see
the
it
track.
well,
Were you struggling
decently
for
on
grip?
dark tracks and rain struggles. It's like these questions. You left some bodywork out there because I was trying something, but yet none of the answers relevant to what I actually did.
Thank you for your time.
It's like I think they need to add more options for answers. And Claire not to be such a bitch. If you don't want to answer a question, then she just sighs at you. What are you hoping that they do better next year for the game?
Like I said, I only really care about the online connectivity. As long as the service is up, it's not disconnected.
Another one I'm hoping for is, you know, in like my team, when you make your own car and that, or even in single player, is when you're doing upgrades, it actually physically changes your car. So if you put new like front wings on, like develop the side pieces, they actually change slightly and it shows you the change of them, you know, if you complete them. Okay. Oh, we actually have him one. Go to quick. I'm gonna do a quick practice. Oh, so does that mean we're actually gonna have a fucking redirection of the regulations? Oh. So that means from the next race, because I haven't been told this yet. I don't think I've even got an email. I'll check my emails once we've done that. Because if that is so, that means most of the teams are not going to be upgrading their cars now. Because they're going to be saving their points to try and save. Or there's going to be like high-end teams that are going to try and do both and lose a lot of chunk of R&D. So
I still got a lot of down airplane chassis.
yeah.
And we're done for durability for a year, but yeah, I can probably get the on next season. But who knows? I may not be here.
Ooh. He's starting the speculations early, are you?
Right now, I'm just focused on doing what I can. That's,
One major question.
championship.
Has Claire, since the last signing, mentioned you any other teams interested in you? Or are you interested in going to them?
Has.
Ooh, what teams?
She is
Development update.
Mercedes.
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. The technical regulations will see changes in the internet the ICE hybrid system components. Hang on. So does that mean this game actually tells you which sector is going to be changed? Because if it does, that is quite cool. I literally should have just called this stream of co-op and talk. An F1 talk. But, hey well. It'll probably go up on YouTube as F1 co-op and F1 chat. Ooh, that's a nice chunk of R&D points.
Thanks, Esteban.
Let me guess, that's Esteban not pulling his weight there.
Fuck's sake.
It was just the way I went, that's a nice chunk, and you just went, oh, fucking thanks, Esteban, you prick.
Can't ask for anything else, really.
I'm guessing you couldn't find out what actually happened to him in Singapore when he was last by like 6 seconds. Or 2 seconds.
I really was fighting Leclerc there, and I gave it everything, but as you know, a driver that I am, I race hard but fair, and he found a way to still get the car up the inside, even though
Oh, yeah.
I tried to make it hard. I thought he wasn't going to be able to do it.
I think the only way you could have done that is going into that corner, hit the apex earlier, and take it out wide. I think that's the only way that you could have probably kept him behind you, but then he'd have still got round you at some point. So, but it was a good race. Right. How many races do we have left? Because I've got to try and work all these out now. So hopefully I can get these. Hopefully I can get these car parts to do 2 more races. Yeah, I'm thinking that I might have to take one. But then where do you take it? Do you take it in Mexico, Brazil? Yeah. Actually, that's a good idea. Because then we've got Australia, Saudi Arabia, and you really don't want to be taking engine penalties in any of them 3. Yeah, I was going to say, if you take one in Abu Dhabi, you've done... Your 3 is fucked at some point. Yay, I'm starting last race. We are starting last. Why? Because I took engine penalties. Because I didn't take any through the rest of the season.
Abu Dhabi is
Oh, yeah.
very easily going to
Yep, from start to end. And the only problem is you only get 2 set of wets until Q3. So this is going to be tough.
Take it easy
My name
to
is
start
Dave.
with. The track's wet.
Okay. I would say I could possibly get another one in, but obviously it's if you've got the time, that's all. Because I've got to put Russia up on YouTube tomorrow at some point. So. Is there any random reason that you can't do a second one tonight, or is it just work? Oh, yeah. Right. All this is... Yeah. Is that hopefully we're going to get a few done tomorrow, if you're on.
Oh yeah.
Right. Is that if you're up early, we might get the rest of the season done tomorrow? Possibly. Yeah. Oh, this is going to be horrendous. I'm struggling to control the car now on an outlap. I'm hoping the rain lightens up a bit so we can run intos. Come on, Schumacher, please get out of the way. I don't particularly want to be fighting you in wet weather.
You've just put in the fastest lap. Good job. There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Wow, I lost a lot of time behind Schumacher.
Fuck.
Oh, Mazepin. Fucking get out of the way, man. You just fucked my entire lap. Because instead of moving like you're meant to, you just planted it on that line. What an arsehole.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Surprised I haven't run out of fuel yet. Or hit my low fuel warning.
Understood, stopping this lap.
Fastest lap is currently a 1:49.2. And you're losing it all in Sector 3. You want to risk it? If I drop down to P15 now, I get to fly over and beat your ass. Now I've got to try and do that lap on used tyres. I do believe.
Yeah.
Oh no, because if you're getting Q3, you should get another set of wets. Which we're not going to use them, so I'm going to end up using them anyway. So yeah, I can do it on fulls.
Yo.
Jump. I'm going to go out and use
The track is
for a
wet
lot
right
too.
now. Feel your way around the conditions before you start pushing the car.
Yeah, I keep having that in some corners. They just get right in the way and just blind you. That's another thing talking about standard law. Somebody else put in one of groups that they should bring back red flags. So if there's too much debris or something on track, that they actually red flag the race. You have to restart.
Yeah.
Oh no, I meant in game. Because they've taken red flags out. No, because the red flag makes it so you have to restart the race from the start positions again. It'd be...
Fantastic. That was the fastest lap.
Wow, and that's on the set of used wet. Is this you might end up taking engine penalties here instead? I was going to ask you as well, if Forza Horizon 7 stayed on the Game Pass, if you wanted to do some GT3 racing as well, you have to stream it that way. It would be like racing F1s and GT3s, but it got removed off at Game Pass, so I can't play it unless I buy it. Yeah. Oh yeah. To be honest, the only thing I race with, like the assist on that one, is I run anti-lock brakes, that's about it, and racing line, because of their racing lines are different to F1's, and their curbs are a lot higher. Because I thought it'd be a nice challenge, you know, just to watch us both try and fight AIs in GT cars. But then they took it off, so it was like, oh damn it. Only other one we could probably do is Project Cars 2. which is more of a realistic sim for racing. Because I know it come up for free to play for gold. So I have it off of that. I don't know if you have it, that's why we were wondering. Because for that one, most of the races I probably would stream because it would be a learning curve for us both.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Don't understand why this car is so fast in wet and not in dry. So I have no front wing on.
You're determined to beat my time, aren't you? You want me to let you know how far off you are?
Oh, wait till they push me back in.
Bearing in mind that is on
Soft. That are on used wets. They're not even on brand new. It is 1.2 between me and you.
We've had to spend
And I am
time repairing the damage
fastest
to the car.
across the board. I currently have the Grand Slam, fastest lap and fastest sector 1, 2 and 3. What time is it? It is 5 minutes. So you're going to have to come in for fuel, if I'm correct. Am I correct?
Yep.
Yep, so I'm going to...
When you're ready, let's go.
So I'm going to go out. Oh yeah, mine is. But I'm just... No, but fighting me into turn 1 though. Turn 1 here, off the start line is awful because you get like people going 4 wide round the corner and it's like, why? They're just like purposely looking for a crash. As soon as you give them a chance here, they'll snatch your hand off and they'll be gone. It's going to be interesting to watch Season 2 Bahrain to see how all the cars are with the new regulations and that, and with the new R&Ds of at winter. And to see if any new any drivers have gone to either retired or swapped teams, or they've just brought new teams in and let drivers go. So, but we'll see. As you started this speculation of if you're going to be with Alfa Romeo for season 2. Oh, what was with your message earlier? What was confusing as fuck? No, it's the way you said, fuck Red Bull, I like Max. What? You know we're gonna have to do like a season.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
We have to do a season on this, where one of us is a Mercedes driver and the other is a Red Bull driver, and just see what happens. Currently, I had Mercedes last year, but obviously because I said I wouldn't do Mercedes for first season, I never mentioned them, but I did have Mercedes in first year. But this year I ain't had any. Well, second half of the season I've only had Alfa Romeo.
That's the fastest lap so far. Well done. Right, come in at the end of this lap.
I don't know. It's still pissing it down with rain. I'm still struggling for traction, so the only thing. I think my pad's batteries are dying, so I've got no vibrations. I really don't like this. I can't tell when there's like too much braking. I can't feel anything. Yeah, there we go. Your controller batteries are low. I can't even feel rumble strips as you go over them. This is just like so. People that race like this are slightly weird. I'm not like looking for hate, but this is just weird. Yeah. P1 after putting a second purple timing. Give me a second, let me plug my thing in. Fucking Max Verstappen in 10th. Wow. Yeah, audio seems alright. How do I do this now?
take it easy to start with. The track's wet.
You hear me, buddy? There we go. Okay. I've got my vibration back. Second row. The moment if you had to take your first answer, how fucked would you be?
Yeah.
No. I'd be on the right hand side. Does that mean we're not doing race tonight, or?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good, man.
At least we know. Yeah.
Just be glad that it reminded you, like, before the race and not as we're in the race. Because then you've got the choice of your job or possibly losing the world title. Yeah. Admittedly, if you do well, you could probably take the title. But obviously that's depending on how the AI run as well. Because they might have a good run. Yeah. It even might go down to a title battle in the desert. Oh yeah. Even though I really don't understand why Hamilton and Bottas just smash brakes on into turn 2. It is.
Yeah.
See, I'd like more weird stuff like that to happen during races, like if Hamilton like seems to have lost focus and slips off of a corner. You know, when he needs to win and stuff like that, like pressure actually getting to the AI would be nice to see.
Fantastic. That was the fastest lap.
I think I've got pole here no matter what.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
You might be able to top me in the dry, but when it comes to wet weather, apparently I'm a boss. Don't know how, because I hate racing in wet weather. .148.3.
Pitting this lap then, and come into the pits at the end of this lap.
So we definitely don't race tomorrow or after your meeting or... it is like 1 in the morning over here. Yeah, I might. Yeah, it might be definitely tomorrow. We've been 1 in the morning. It's gonna be like 3, 4 a.m. which I'm gonna be too tired to even try and do all remarkable, if you get what I mean. Well, at least it's not a second row start. It's like a 4th. You've got like 4 minutes left anyway. Trying to get the consistency as well. Even for me on medium traction control, it's still trying to make it consistent of not blurring it out of corners. Yeah, and I'm leaving now. I think I was last one back in. No, is it Norris that sailed in? That means Dan is still in. Oh no, Danny's just coming out now. So I am 3rd to last car out. I love the way the wet weather tyres are the same colour as my car.
30 seconds left in the session.
Damn it.
Oh fucking hell, I actually bet my own time. By like 5,000, by 5,000.
I don't know where that put you because it vanished. P5.
Right?
I
Great
will,
work out there today.
I got
Let's
clear.
have your
That's it.
thoughts. Who would you say is your biggest
None of them.
Are you feeling confident that you can take your qualifying pace in?
But yeah, so we'll wait till we get back to garage, and if you want, we'll leave stream there. And then if you want, we'll do race tomorrow.
I know we should probably finish the race. Looks like it's USA.
I know, but if obviously you've got stuff to do, there's... End of the day, real world comes first though, doesn't it, end of the day? If you've got a meeting that's for work and that, you really need to take them. So we'll just do it tomorrow.
Alright then, tomorrow it is.
Because then it'll make you think about what you've got to do and strategies and stuff.
Yep, that's true.
All right, I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
Yep. Ready to You could take P5 in the championship.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try and aim for as high as I can get now. All I need to do is start finishing the races in points. And hopefully we don't have another Singapore incident. I think, to be honest, that put my mood yesterday of being screwed over in Singapore. Because I would have actually been fucking in the top 5. Even though I started last. I'd have done that if it weren't for that glitch. But... hey well. Holy shit, in Azerbaijan there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 DNFs. 8 DNFs. The second race I win, and there's like half of the pack's like, nah, we just like die.
Given how
Yeah.
couple DNFs in the beginning.
Yeah. Admittedly, if you look at my season, as soon as I swapped to this car, I've had a bad back half of this season. But I am putting it down to... I've put it down to that I'm trying to drive it like the Alpha, and because it doesn't have the same like performance as the Alpha, it's just not liking it whatsoever. Apart from the Singapore one, I'm not taking that. That was the game's fuck up that caused that one. And Daniel Ricciardo has the only disqualification of this entire season so far. In France.
Charles.
Does it? Oh yeah. Basically, yeah, I was just about to say the top 7 are the only ones that have actually win. To come second, you've got to drop back down to Ricciardo, and then for top 3, it's Pierre Gasly. Then anything under that is just basically atrocious. Apart from Esteban Ocon has 3 DNFs in a row, same as me.
How come he can't be in the points?
Yeah, in the Alpine, but he's only been in 1, 2, 3, 4 times. That's it. And his highest points was the highest point, sorry, was Imola, which was a 6th. Even Sebastian Vettel got higher than that in 4th in Imola. Yeah, but yeah, it's going to be a fun race tomorrow. So, I'm hoping that I can try and jump Aston Martin, because they've had an atrocious second half to this year. But the thing is, they've had more of a constant. So, but
So, racing.
yes. Right, I will